All right. This is maintenance update / not maintenance anymore.
Or is it?
Or is it? Shit, it kind of is. Okay, so the last couple of months, we've been doing small updates on maintenance and trying to bump my maintenance. So, bump my food, put on a little bit of muscle mass, put on a little bit of pounds, starting to put on a little bit of body fat.
Yes.
So
Positives though.
positives. Cycle was normal for the first time in a really long time.
Okay.
I PR'd a lot of my lifts, which
Yes.
is way fun.
Yes.
My sleep was way better.
Yes.
And one, I didn't have to stress about keeping my food low.
Okay. All those things happened, and then we decided let's make an adjustment.
Make an adjustment. I was over it.
Okay.
So we made a very small adjustment. And now we're just seeing how long it takes for my body to respond to that small adjustment.
Has your body responded to the adjustment?
No.
Okay. What variables play into the fact that your body has yet to respond to that adjustment?
I started my period.
Big variable.
And I had a ton of booze last weekend. So another big variable.
Another big variable.
Um,
In the past, when you've made adjustments to your diet to decrease your calories, how long has it taken your body on average to lose its weight?
usually about 3 weeks.
How many weeks has it been since you made your first adjustment?
It will be 3 weeks tomorrow.
Okay.
So we will see what happens. But actually, I made my adjustment, and because I was about to start, I gained 2 pounds, which is really sad. But then it came back down to where my starting point was, and so we will see what happens in the next couple of days. But it might take 4 weeks. Sometimes for some people, it might take 2 weeks. But this is all an experiment, and we are just seeing it. My body might not have been ready to.
Maybe. The last time
don't know.
The last time you made an adjustment in calories down to lose weight, you went from what calories to what calories?
I
Whatever that
went.
was last year, 2 years ago, whatever it was.
I don't even remember I guess the taco diet. I probably went from 2,000 to 1,700 probably.
And this time you went from what to what?
I went from 2,350 to 2,000. But you would think, I mean, this is me speaking how everyone thinks. Like, you go 2 days at lower food and you're hungry and you're like, why isn't the scale moved?
But we already know that her body, on average, takes 3 weeks to make any adjustments.
Yeah.
But these 3 weeks have not been a constant 3 weeks because they've had huge variables.
Yes.
So potentially it
I've
could
had
be
2 days in those 3 weeks that were probably well over
2,000 calories.
2,000 calories. Well, I'm trying to think food-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
really, we might have another 3 weeks before it makes an adjustment. Potentially.
potentially.
We'll see.
Anyways, this is the goal. Lose a little bit of body fat. Try to keep muscle up. Try to
Okay.
keep my lifts up.
Keep metabolism happy.
Keep metabolism happy. So,
And stress
and
happy.
stress happy.
Because we don't
and hormones
want-
happy.
To diet and lose the period again.
Right. Exactly.
So that's the big goal. How can we decrease calories and maintain a level of stress that keeps the body happy enough to keep its period?
Yes. Yes. And mine was already late this last time from dropping the first time. So these are just things to note all the time, is that sometimes, like, being leaner, it is a goal and a goal for most people, but you also want to look at the side effects of that. So keep you guys posted. But this journey is always an experiment, and sometimes it's very frustrating and slower than you would want it to be, because I get very frustrated and annoyed with it, just like everyone else.
Cuts calories 6 hours later. Why am I not leaner?
I'm like, I'm so hungry. I'm still eating plenty of food. 2,000 calories is still a decent amount of food. But when you're used to eating 2,350, feels like a lot anyways. Yeah, that's it. Anything else? Did I hit all my points? I will say my lifts are already harder from cutting my food, so that sucks. Something to note, when you say you want to get strong as shit and be really lean, those things are like two different goals.
We are tapering at the end of a peak of a program at the same time, so there's
My lifts are actually getting harder.
they're supposed to be getting
And
harder.
then less
They're
food.
designed to be getting
So,
harder. So
There's two different variables with that.
It's hard.
But in general, when you think about like,
You definitely those lifts would be easier if you had more calories.
yes.
So
Okay, that's all.
see ya. Deuces.